Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit.
Hey, my babies. It's Auntie Trice here with another video for you. If you have not done so, please head on over to all of my social media platforms and follow me on there. They are going to be listed in the description box up underneath this here video. Click the like button on your way in here, my babies. And don't be afraid to subscribe to Auntie's channel today because I know you coming back and you know you're coming back. So why haven't you did it, my babies? I'm waiting on you. I got my handy dandy phone and it's time for us to get into the tea for today. The first person on the docket that we have to talk about is Raven Symone. That's so Raven. It's the future I can see. Yes, Raven sat down on a podcast with her beautiful white wife, and she admitted some things to us, y'all. So let's listen to Raven Symone, and then I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
I had my first breast reduction at 15.
Oh my God.
I was a triple D all the way down to a B.
Yeah, I was a triple D and then a G. Did you decide you wanted to do it, or did someone say, hey,
Someone said I needed to do it in order to get a show.
To get a show?
It's going in my book. At the same time, I was like, if you're going to take my boobs out, I want a lipo.
Yeah.
I was like, 1 for 1, bro. Let's go.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's different because when you gain weight, those boobs come back no matter what.
They do.
They come right back.
There is so much to unpack in this small, tiny clip. Shouts out to Raven Symone and her wife. Shouts out to this podcaster. I don't even know who she is, but shouts out to her for hosting Raven and her wife. And we only got this 30-second clip from the Neighborhood Talk, but we have so much to unpack in this 30-second clip. First of all, Raven Symone is writing a book, which she needs to do because she went through some things as a child that has shaped the way that she is as an adult right now. There's a reason why this girl walking around with a bald head and she's married to a woman and not a man. There is a reason. And I am so glad that she is writing a book and telling her story and getting this off of her chest, getting this out of her mental. Well, not even out of her mental, because she's going to always remember what happened to her. Just calming her mental state. Do y'all know how calming it is to tell your side of the story, to write a book and tell your side of the story and just leave it there? You know what I'm saying? To actually tell your truth. Do you know how calming it is to your mental state? Do you know how calming it is for your physical state? For you to be able to just admit something and just get it off your chest and just be so relieved that you just got that off of your chest, got that off of your mental, got that off of your physical. And I'm so happy and proud that she's doing that. I think Orlando Brown needs to do that too, so he can stop acting the fool out here in these streets. He needs to do that and get that shit off of his mental, get it off his chest, so he can stop around here acting a donkey, because he doing too much, okay? But this ain't about Orlando Brown. This is about Raven Symone and how at 15 years old, she got a breast reduction and a liposuction. Now, we can really start talking about some things, because I really wanted to just be, take a positive approach first and say, I am proud of her for telling this in a book. She says she got a book coming out. Congratulations for writing a book. We're starting the process of writing the book, and just as soon as it drops, y'all go out there and support Raven and let me know how you feel about the book. That's point blank period, because we're gonna probably discuss it on this channel. I'm just gonna be honest, okay? Now to her ragged ass mother and father. Why in the hell did y'all sign off for y'all daughter at 15 years old to get a breast reduction and a liposuction? Do you not know that those are really some tedious procedures? One wrong turn and your daughter couldn't have came back from that shit. Anesthesia actually makes people sometimes not wake up. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know what could have happened. Thank God nothing ain't happened to her. But for you to put your young daughter, 15 years old, under the knife for nothing, for a TV show, for some money, for the love of money, you will offer up your kids. This is why I told y'all to look back further into R. Kelly. But R. Kelly, it has not been convicted of messing with children. People, he ain't been convicted of messing with children. R. Kelly been convicted of RICO and racketeering, but they used them children and all the stuff that he was doing to smear him and put dirt on his name to make him look guilty, to make him look like a nuisance to the community. When in actuality, it was people out there that was offering up their children to this man. And like the predator he wasn't gonna turn it down. But they was literally offering up their children to this man. Just like I had reported about Chris Brown. Chris Brown ex-manager came out and said that women would literally send their daughters up to Chris Brown and say, go get him. Go marry, yeah, that's the one. Go get him. And the manager would have to turn them away. Y'all better, if y'all ain't been following Auntie, y'all better look at these videos on my channel. I be reporting it all. Old and new. I'm going to be reporting it to you because I love you. That's point blank and period. Now, like I said, we need to look at Raven Symone's ragged ass mama and daddy. You got some ragged ass parents set up there and put you under the knife for a TV show for some money because she was the money maker. She was the breadwinner. They was just recouping the residuals off of her. They was recouping Raven Symone's money because she was a minor at the time and the parents was the one that had to get that check. I'm just gonna be honest, it wasn't really in Raven Symone's name until she became an adult. And something needs to happen in the United States for that shit not to happen, because these parents really be fucking their kids over, be selling them into modern day slavery damn near for some fucking money because they don't want to work no more. They don't want to get out and get themselves together, and they use their children. That's sad. You got some ragged ass parents. It really is some of y'all out here that don't deserve to be parents because y'all really do be fucking these kids up and you don't care because you got something out of it. It was a selfish thing for you to do that to your daughter. Let your daughter experience something like that just so she can have a TV show, so that she can keep being the breadwinner of the family, so that she can continue to take care of the bills, and everything else, the lavish vacations, all that other stuff, putting people through school and shit, because I know she did that too. Stop playing with me. Oh my God, that girl went through something, and I'm glad that she's writing a book. I'm glad that she's finally getting it all out, and I'm glad that she is being her and doing her finally in her happy state. Okay, but I'm trying to tell you what this girl went through during her childhood. This is the reason why she is the way that she is now. I'm just gonna be honest. All right, and I can't wait to read this book. I cannot wait to see what really happened to this girl. Orlando Brown, take notes. I'm trying to tell you. Raven Symone could have acted the same way Orlando Brown acted. Raven Symone could have acted the same way some of these other child stars are acting and showing their ass. But she has conducted herself. She has kept herself well composed and conducted herself in a very, very calm and mature manner. Does she say some stupid shit sometimes? Yes. Everybody say some stupid shit sometimes. Even Auntie say stupid shit sometimes. But she owns up to it, and she's human enough to admit what she has done wrong. You know what I'm saying? And she acts right. Like, she does not act like she is about to have a mental breakdown, like she's about to go into psychosis at any time. She don't act like that. I don't know why Orlando Brown is acting like that. I really don't. I don't know if you think that shit cute, but nothing is cute about you looking like you need to be in a straitjacket, sir. Ain't nothing cute about that. So I am so happy that she is conducting herself and keeping herself well composed, cool, calm, and collected with a level head. And she seems very unproblematic. I'm being serious. She don't really give people problems like that. If she has a good interview and you ask her questions, she's going to answer them how she feels fit to answer them. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like her answer or not, she's going to give you an answer. But all that stuff that Orlando Brown doing, no. I'd rather take Raven Symone any day. And I'm just very proud that she's a very mature woman. Point blank, period. Now it's time for me to address what I said earlier. I was kind of throwing jabs at Raven Symone for having a white wife. And the reason why I said this is because of an earlier video that I posted of Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar was literally handing it to the black man for being with white women, calling them some degrading names and saying how they are as people. Y'all go ahead and look into my videos. Auntie be talking about it old and new. Like I said, I'm gonna bring it to you because I love you. Okay. And I don't have a problem with interracial dating. I don't have a problem with interracial dating at all. But to the people who think like Dr. Umar, if you gonna get on a black man for getting with white women, you need to get on these black women for getting with white women, or black women getting with white men. Y'all need to start getting on them too. It ain't just black men out here doing it. It's black women too. So that's why I threw up the white thing, because interracial dating don't bother me. It be bothering y'all. That's why I threw it up in there. It don't bother me at all. It ain't like I'm the one that's out here dating them anyway. So it don't bother me at all. Once y'all start to learn to mind y'all business, the world will be such a better place. And once y'all start to learn to mind your business, the world will be such a better place. I'm telling you, love who love you. Love on who love you. Because life is too short to be around here dealing with people that don't love you. You understand what I'm saying? Even your own kind. And to the parents that are pushing your child to be the next child star, this is what your child most likely is going to have to endure. Some heinous shit like this. And if y'all signing off on this to let y'all kids be exposed to whatever, to endure whatever, so that you can live a comfortable lifestyle, shame on you, and I hope you rot in hell. Because this is what y'all are putting y'all kids through. Y'all fucking these kids up and you're messing their mental up. You messing their social skills up. You messing them up because you want to live a comfortable life. Shame on you. Now let's move on. Raven Symone, I'm praying for you daily, honey. I'm praying for you daily.
Oh shit, I did show it. Nah, Not Like Us is my number one. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was. Not Like Us, Bent, Euphoria, Family Matters, and Push Ups. I don't even know how it was number one, but fuck it. It was number one though, for real.
Next on the docket, we got motherfucking DJ Academics acting like he don't know how Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us is the number one song on his Spotify. You know how that's the number one song on your Spotify. You keep listening to it. You keep clicking on it and you keep listening to it. Then you didn't understand why the other songs had charted on your Spotify. You like, I don't know how they got there. I don't know how they. You keep listening to it. You keep clicking on it, dummy. We're not dumb. Oh, hell no. Now he want to act like he don't know. You trying to save face for Drake, but Drake know you pussy and he know what you be doing too, okay? So that's why he don't like you either. That's why he be calling you out every chance he get. He be using you to do little certain shit. Then he call you out when he get mad. He throw you to the wayside when he get mad. And then you be like, what Drake, what did I do? Trying to suck his balls. That's crazy. You know why Kendrick Lamar is number one on your damn Spotify list. It's your damn Spotify list, playlist. You know why. Stop playing with us. Now let's move on to something else. Because DJ Act trying to play somebody for a fool. We're not dumb here. We're not stupid. We know what's going on. So trigger warning, guys. This next story that I'm about to talk about comes straight out of Florida, where Auntie is from, okay? So I reported on this story last year where a 21-year-old man by the name of Keith Eric Agee, he was arrested last year shortly after he fatally shot his ex-girlfriend, Brooklyn Taylor Sims, inside of a Home Depot in Escambia County, Florida. According to Law and Crime, Agee, now serving a life sentence, was convicted of first-degree murder in the August 11th, 2023 killing, which prosecutors say stemmed from a false belief that Sims had given him an STD. Yes, that's why he killed that girl, because he thought she had gave him an STD. Prosecutors were adamant during the trial that Sims, 20, did not have any disease. Agee confronted her in the store, and when she walked away mid-conversation, he opened fire, killing her in aisle 52. He fled the scene but later called 911 and surrendered to authorities in a nearby parking lot. The case took a chilling turn when the involvement of Agee's mother, 51-year-old Sheila Agee, who was charged as a principal to first-degree murder. Prosecutors allege she encouraged her son to kill Sims, which I did report on. I read the text messages for y'all where she actually told him he needed to handle that because that girl was disrespecting him. Okay? Who was her co-worker at Home Depot and the mother of Keith Agee's child. Now, I don't think I reported that they was co-workers. Her and the mother, Sheila, was co-workers, so that's how she fucking knew that the girl was even at work. That's how she fucking knew the girl was even at work, because she told her son, oh, she at work, so you need to go handle that and everything else. She amped her son to go out there and kill his baby mama. That's crazy. Yeah, and they charged her ass with first-degree murder as well. And they as they damn well should. Because you shouldn't have been amping him up to do no stupid mess like this. That's crazy. In a series of text messages presented in court, Sheila allegedly urged her son to carry out the act, writing, "If you don't come kill her, you a MF bitch." Keith Agee testified that his mother had provided Sim's location before the shooting. Despite his defense's attempt to argue for a lesser charge, the jury convicted him of first-degree murder, rejecting his claim that he acted impulsively. Chop, you ain't act no damn impulsively. You just a crash out. Stupid. And now you gonna be in jail for the rest of your life for killing your baby mama. Dummy. Meanwhile, Sheila Agee's legal battle continues, as it damn well should, as long as her ass continue to remain behind bars, because she knows she was dead ass wrong for what she did. Her trial was delayed after a mistrial was declared in November when a juror was found solving crossword puzzles during deliberations. You cannot make this up. Oh my God. Before her arrest, Sheila reportedly attended a balloon release in Sim's honor, adding another layer of complexity to the case. Why the fuck was you there when you actually encouraged your son to kill this girl? You're stupid. Don't have a heart now. You knew what your son was about to do. You encouraged him to do it. Don't have a heart now. Girl, you really could have prevented this. You really could have prevented this, ma'am. You could have told your son, stand down, get cured and everything. Tell her she needs to go get checked up and get cured, because if he's still sleeping with her, which he claimed to have been still sleeping with her, that's why he thought that she was the one that gave it to him. And come to find out, he out here just spreading it wide to everybody, and somebody else burnt him and not her, because she didn't have nothing. That's crazy. You killed her for nothing. That's really crazy. And the mother encouraging you to do it, oh yeah, she need to serve just as much time as you finna serve, because she shouldn't have did that. The blood is on her hands as well. I don't want to hear nothing about it. That's it. That's all. Prayers to Mrs. Sims' family. Well, not Mrs. Sims, because she didn't even get a chance to get married. To Miss Sims' family. Prayers to this girl's family, and this child that y'all shared together is going to be not even an orphan, because you ain't even dead. You weren't even sentenced to death. You were just sentenced to life. So this child is going to grow up without both their parents, though. So you might as well just say they pretty much orphaned out here in this world. They're going to grow up with neither one of their parents here with them, or his paternal grandmother. That's crazy. Man, I'm praying for that little baby, and I'm praying for Miss Sims' family. That's it. That's all. Let's move on.
Keith Agee, the man on the left, the man who killed a woman inside a Pensacola Home Depot store, convicted today and sentenced today to life behind bars. The victim was the mother of Agee's daughter.
And Tanner Stewart joins us outside the courthouse with details on the verdict.
Keith Agee appeared unfazed throughout much of this trial, though after a verdict was read, he acknowledged to Judge Coleman Robinson that he was sorry to both the victim's family as well as his own, saying he knows what he did was wrong.
Count 1, guilty of first-degree murder as charged.
Keith Agee sentenced to life in prison today for the murder of Brooklyn Sims. Closing arguments lasted just over an hour, where prosecutors argued there was overwhelming evidence against Agee, from cell phone records showing his intent to kill Sims at the Home Depot to the 911 call he made, confessing just 20 minutes after the crime.
This is about respect. That gonna learn his words. Gonna get revenge. His words. Gonna teach her a lesson. His words.
He said, was this something hot and fiery? Ladies and gentlemen, the only thing hot and fiery in this case was this defendant's premeditation as he fired those hot and fiery bullets.
Judge Coleman Robinson told Agee he forfeited his right to be a father, calling it a textbook definition of premeditated murder.
It's rare to have such a track record of what your thoughts were, what someone's thoughts were, what they intended to do, the acts they took to do it, and the culmination of it. It's rare that a premeditated murder is literally laid out right in front of a jury.
The most stunning revelation in the trial, though, connects back to Agee's motive. Agee says his reasoning for driving 2 hours to kill Sims was over a recent diagnosis of gonorrhea. Eyewitnesses testified Agee told Sims, quote, "You gave me something," before gunning her down, including 2 gunshots to the back of her head. But prosecutors laid out evidence today proving Brooklyn Sims did not transmit the disease to Keith Agee.
He got mad and blamed her for something that, in disgusting irony, wasn't even her fault. And had you taken any time to think about it, you would have found that out.
The court also heard from Agee himself, who before the verdict appeared unfazed throughout the trial.
I think about Brooklyn every night. Every night before I go to sleep, I pray. I pray for Case. I pray for Brooklyn. I have regret in this understatement, please.
Brooklyn Sims' mother addressed the judge after sentencing, saying Keith Agee has forever hurt the ones who need him the most.
I don't hate Mr. Agee, but I can't forgive him here. I'm raising his daughter. That day, Casey lost her mother, her father, and her grandmother.
And now we wait for the start of Sheila Agee's trial for principal to first-degree murder for the very crime that has now landed her son behind bars for the remainder of his life. Reporting live tonight downtown Pensacola, I'm Tanner Stewart.
Congratulations is in order to Fallon Pena and Jalen Banks, y'all. They tied the knot in an intimate ceremony at the Fulton County Courthouse. We were first introduced to the couple after their relationship played out in the aftermath of Fallon's appearance on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. But the good news doesn't stop there. They are also expecting their second child together. Fallon, who rose to fame on Real Housewives of Atlanta during its 13th season, made headlines when her marriage to Simon Guobadia ended in 2021. Shortly after her split, Fallon began her relationship with Jalen, who was initially introduced to fans as her assistant. Their connection deepened quickly, leading to the birth of their daughter Emma in 2022. During Jalen's vows, he tearfully expressed his gratitude for giving their relationship another chance. "Till death do us part," he said. Fallon vowed the same. The two were surrounded by family and friends, and the room erupted in tears and celebration. The newlyweds are keeping details of their next steps under wraps, but have hinted at more family-centered ventures. With a new baby on the way and their marriage officially sealed, Fallon and Jalen are embracing their second chance at love. Congratulations to you guys. I wish you nothing but happiness and success and blessings to your marriage. Simon Guobadia, how you feel? You know I had to throw that in there because he really left that girl for Portia, and Portia done left him for dead. And his ass getting deported and all that other stuff. That's just crazy. You know, karma is a bitch. You hear me? Fallon look good, and I'm so happy for her. Now let's move on. And last on the docket, we got to talk about an update with TikTok, guys. TikTok has released a statement following the court's decision to proceed with enforcing the sale or ban of their app. The ban was based upon inaccurate, flawed, and hypothetical information. Now let's get into this story. TikTok statement on court decision. It reads, the Supreme Court has an established historical record of protecting Americans' right to free speech, and we expect they will do just that on this important constitutional issue. Unfortunately, the TikTok ban was conceived and pushed through based upon inaccurate, flawed, and hypothetical information, resulting in outright censorship of the American people. The TikTok ban, unless stopped, will silence the voices of over 170 million Americans here in the U.S. and around the world on January 19th, 2025. And they are not lying. America know what they doing, and they censoring our right to free speech, and this is all because of fucking money. They want a piece of the pie of TikTok, and TikTok trying to say no, this is their baby. China, Japan, wherever that came from, them Asians made TikTok, and them Asians are saying no, this is our platform. We want to recoup the full residuals off of our app. And America being greedy, being a bully, saying, oh, hell no, y'all are using TikTok to spy on us. And y'all are using TikTok to steal our information and blah, 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 blah. America, y'all been spying on your citizens and stealing your information from citizens for years. Y'all been doing that already. Have we forgot about the fucking iPhone? The iPhone is literally recording everything somebody do. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if these new Androids that y'all produce are doing the same fucking thing. Our TV with the little cameras built in the TV, they can record and look at everything that we do. A web camera from your fucking laptop attached to your laptop can literally just turn on and record every fucking thing that you do. The government been watching us. The government been had our information. What you think a fucking Social Security number is? Oh my God. They playing in our face. And the Asians trying to let us know that they playing in our face. But us Americans are too dumb. We're stuck in convenience. We're stuck in this spell of convenience. And as long as we stuck in this spell of convenience, the powers that be are going to always be able to get over whatever it is they want to get over on us. Because it's convenient. And if you think I'm crazy, it's been happening in your face for a long time. They've been actually showing you in your face for a long time that they can do a lot of things with just one press of a button. You know that emergency broadcast signal that you get across your television all the time. You know that don't just come to just your TV. That goes out to thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of millions of people television at the same fucking time. You know them text messages that y'all was getting from the government telling y'all to vote. It wasn't just coming to y'all phone. It was coming to everybody's fucking phone. Everybody was getting them text messages telling us to go out there and vote. How can they do that? But y'all don't listen to Auntie. Y'all want to call me a conspiracy theorist. I knew for a fact that our government was collecting data from us and watching us. When I typed something in my phone on Google, I typed in something like, what can I use to get rid of vaginal odor? Not saying that I have vaginal odor. I'm just saying this is a random question. I could just literally type that in. What can I do to get rid of vaginal odor? Google is going to bring up all of those products for you, right? But when you go on your Facebook, when you go on YouTube, all the ads that are going to get recommended to you on those particular social media sites are what you said about vaginal odor, and they're going to be showing you all type of vaginal creams, vaginal gummies, and all that shit, that Hers kit, that shit that Cardi B be promoting and all that shit. They are going to show you that all down your timeline. That's how I knew then. I said, oh, these motherfuckers watching this. They recording the information that we literally put in our phone. And it could just be random. You thinking it's random and personal? Baby, you thinking it's random and personal. The feds can pull up everything that you typed in that fucking phone, everything that you done sent somebody in that fucking phone. Let your ass get in trouble. Let your ass get in trouble. I'll be in the middle of some shit and they need to get some information out on you. They finna find you. They finna pull all that shit up. I knew they been watching us. That's crazy. And now they want to sit over here and say them Asians watching us from way over there across the waters, and they want a piece of it. They want a part of it. They want them to sell it. Why? So that don't make sense to me. If you know that they are using this to spy on us and get our information, why would you want them to sell that to you? What you need it for? You should be telling them to get rid of that, disband that. Don't have that over here, period. But you want them to actually sell it to you so you can get a piece of it. Now, people didn't actually think about this, did they? None of the Americans actually thought about that when this shit started happening. None of y'all actually questioned it. Like, why does America want them to sell TikTok? Why not just tell them, oh, we don't want you over here, period, because you over here scoping out the Americans and you over here trying to take their information and you doing all other shit with it. Why in the fuck did you want them to sell this company to you instead of just saying, we don't want TikTok here? My wheels are turning on this. I'm serious. America is full of shit. America is one big ass scam. It always has been. One big ass corporation. They don't give a fuck about y'all. You are a consumer of their business. You're not even looked at as human at this point. You're looked at as a number. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, that's all that Auntie got to talk to y'all about for today, my babies. I love y'all. Do all the things that I told you to do in the beginning of this video because I'm not going to repeat myself, my babies. I'll talk to you soon. Y'all be safe out here. Bye.